Hey, what's up guys? It's your host Tiger Eye Cosplay and you're watching Nerdosity. Hey, what's up? It's your host Tiger Eye Cosplay and I'm coming at you this week with a recipe from none other than Food Wars. So, this recipe from Food Wars Volume 6, Chapter 42 is called Apple Risotto, where Soma Yukihira battles his dad for the 490th time to see who comes out on top. And unfortunately, Soma does lose again. But he did make a pretty darn good dish called apple risotto. And risotto, as you may know, is an Italian dish with a creamy consistency. So he took an Italian dish, made it into a breakfast food, and boom, we had an awesome dish. From this book, you have a recipe right here that Soma does, and that you can have this recipe right here, and it will tell you everything that you need to know to make your very own apple risotto, and that's just what I did today with my mother. So, without any further ado, we're gonna switch over to making the apple risotto.
No, baby, I'm not crying yet. This is just a hard chore.
My eyes are watering with the onions
I know
and
it.
stuff.
I'm about to die.
So, to get ready for our prep work, as well as putting the rice into a 1 cup, we're making 2 batches of this, so the recipe on the thing is only for 2 plates, we're making 4 instead. Since I have food allergies and stuff, we're gonna do turkey bacon instead. This is a lie. It doesn't crackle and stuff, but it's good. How do you cut open bacon?
I'm just kidding. That is not how you cut bacon.
How many you got there?
6.
Okay, cool, 6. So my mother said that we should cut it in half. Why is this?
Cooks faster.
They are so waiting for this bacon to come falling down. So we've got all our bacon up in here. They're all sliced. Boom. We got all the bacon. Boom.
Bacon is in there.
We got all the
Bacon
bacon.
is in there. Fry that bacon. Bacon is in there. Get that bacon.
So we're just cooking the bacon until it is crispy, and then we're gonna take it out and start doing our next steps. While we cook our bacon, we're gonna do the other prep work, which involves apple juice, water. We've got our 2 cups of water, right? That's 2 cups. We've got our butter, lemon juice, apples, onions, granulated consommé, rice, and our white cooking wine. We need 2 cups of apple juice. Ooh. Yes. Even though it's not real bacon, it still sizzles like it. Our bacon is still cooking. We're ready. There's all our ingredients. And then the next thing we're going to be doing is sauteing the onions with butter. So we're going to put the butter in here now. Okay. That's sizzling because of the bacon and stuff. We got our onions now, and I'm going to put it all in. It's already getting kind of sauteed. Now we're sauteing the onions. Oh, they look really good right now, so we have to cover it though. So after we finish sauteing the onions, we'll be putting the rice in and cooking it until transparent. Here we go. The onions are all sauteed now, right? Go ahead and pour the rice in. Here we go. Pouring the rice all up in there. And now we're going to cook the rice and onions and stuff until the rice is transparent. We can kind of see the rice getting a little less solid looking if you look at it. So we're just gonna wait until this turns all transparent, and then we're gonna put the white wine in. Okay, so now we're gonna add the white wine to the mix. There we go. Did we get all of that? And in we go. We had all of that right in there. Look at how the rice is all mixing and whatnot. So we're gonna cook this until the alcohol burns out of the white wine. So I'm going to mix the water with the consommé while the white wine is going. I'm just using a toothpick. We want to have the consommé all mixed up so that we can stir it at the right time. So I'm going to pour it back into here so that it's all poured. Okay, so we're going to start adding this stuff slowly, and then we're going to put it on low heat. So you just add slowly, then mix. My mom is a little scared of all of the liquid that we have in here versus the rice ratio, which I'm a little scared for it too, but that's what the recipe called for. So we accidentally started the oven. So this isn't good. We've got smoke coming off my mother's pans and stuff like that. Look at all that smoke. The point is, the rice is cooking. It's getting there. We had to change it from this to this so it would actually start cooking, because this is going through an extension cord as well, which I think isn't cooking it as high. We're letting it cook longer than it was because we still need to let all of the liquid absorb. Look at that, guys. It's getting there. We're losing all of that water. It's getting all absorbed. And look at that nice creamy state it's in. That is what risotto needs to look like. Guys, we are getting there. Okay, we're going to start putting in the apple dices now. Apple dices are in, and lemon juice is in. And now we gotta put some pepper in to taste, and when I put some Himalayan salt in there. So now we got all of it in. How was that, Ma? How was cooking Food Wars apple risotto?
Awesome.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's awesome. So, like every good chef, we just need to take a little bit of it. Look at all the steam coming off of it. It smells really good. I've got some apple in there with the risotto. Now I'm going to taste it just to make sure everything's fly. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's really good. That's really good. Yukihiro Soma, you did well, my friend. That is something to knock your socks off, and a little more if you know what I mean. You know what I mean if you've watched Food Wars. That's good.
It is really good. And there is a sweet yet salty from the bacon. So they are kind of melting together, making one happy family. And the crunch of the apple, even better.
Lots of umami.
Yes, I love it.
It's good. It's really good. And it's got apple in there. That was really good. The rice is cooked well. I like the bacon. It's really got a fruity kind of a taste to it. It's very nice.
Overall, what do you guys rate this from 1 to 10?
I give you that. Yeah.
Nice. That was hot, right? Yes, it was. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I just gotta do this. I'm just joking. We're not gonna take any of the clothes off, even though they do it in here. You know Food Wars. But point is, the apple risotto actually works. It is so good. The real world equivalent, super good. And even though we had a little cooking fiasco in there with all the smoke and everything like that, it still turned out pretty daggum amazing. We all gave it a 10 out of 10. I think that calls for celebration and a good old Food Wars in the mind stripping, you know what I mean? Because food, it's so good. So make sure you read Food Wars and get your own volume 6 so you can make your own apple risotto. And if you do, make sure you comment below and tell me how it went, because I would love to know if you had the same awesome experience as we did. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. You've tuned into Nerdosity, and I will see you next time.